ahead of this. You don't know the half of it. I got dreams of looking up, high as I can get, but nothing feels like how it feels to know these things I don't know yet. The weight of everything, and everything's just thread. Sometimes I'm trapped inside and I don't know what I'm gonna do. But to take on the world is the only thing that we know how to do. I've got dreams of finding out what all of this is for. It's you and me, and everywhere we go it leads to an open door.
Hello everyone, welcome. Just gonna fix some certain things and then we are good. YouTube notified you this time, Christian? That's nice. Wow, if you remember last stream, we are struggling. If you remember last stream, this is a make it or break it sort of situation, because in about a year's time we lose. So we've got to somehow pump out 3 rocket launchers in that time. Now, I did do some thinking. Okay. I did some thinking. Dangerous, I know. But I did think, what if we build the rockets ahead of time? And what if we build one rocket that can do them all and I just modify it? That's what I was thinking. So, we're going to start from the ground up. We are going to be building a probe. And this probe it's gonna be a probe. Yeah, I don't know really what to say there. People said I should, instead of taking RCS, spin the craft, because spinning creates stability, and stability will then lead to not, because it creates a gyroscopic effect, from my understanding of it. So we could try that. Hopefully it's not the alien type of probe. Well, we'll see. We are going to be building a probe. That is a sort. Oh, that's cool. I kind of like that. No, let's go with this. I like this looking probe. It's just because then we might be able to fit like another engine on this probe that might have a bit more delta V to it. That's the only reason I am thinking of doing the small probe. Like, we could probably do like the metal ring like that. And do that. That doesn't look terrible. And how much thrust to weight ratio would this give us? Hold up. It gives us 600 delta V. Not bad. Not bad indeed. I could go with 600 delta V. You know? 600 delta V is not bad. Do I keep it on that ring though? Let's see. How much delta V do I get without the ring? For like a similar size. Let's see. Go with like 100 meters, 100 millimeters. And then we fill this again. 800 delta V. That's more delta V. So we probably want to go with this. If I go with, isn't there like an octagon? Oh, polygon. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Look at that. Now that is a probe. Can we all agree? That is a probe. Oh, thanks for the rose, Tiny Langley. Thank you. And then we're gonna add that in like that. Awesome. So then that allows us to, I don't know, like that just allows, that just works. It just works, okay? It just works. That's an extra 800 delta V. That's going to be absolutely monumental for us. Should we do a bit of over-engineering, kind of like what they do IRL? I think we are going to. I think we are going to. So, IRL, at least it is from my understanding, they will have two decoupler stagings, I believe. I could be completely wrong. But one gets rid of the fairing and one gets rid of not the fairing, like the protective shell on the outside, while the other one is perfectly like fine. I don't know how to explain it. You'll see what I mean in a second. You'll see. So we've got a ring here. You know what, actually, no, screw it. No, we're not doing that. We're gonna just do we're gonna copy this little probe thing. Can we make it a hollow version of it? Ooh, a truss. That could be good. That could be good. Hang on. That could be very good. Utilization none. Yeah. If we have the bottom to also like 1 meter, and then the top to like, I don't know, 700 or something. Look at that. That doesn't look terrible. I've seen worse. Okay, maybe it does look terrible. Okay, maybe it does. Maybe it does. We also do need to add a decoupler up here, but seeing we're not gonna be leaving this up here, we might as well just leave it actually. Thank you, Unu. Thank you. Let's go with a hollow cylinder. Completely optional, by the way. What do you mean it's completely optional? Golden jellyfish. Yo, it actually does look like a golden jellyfish. You're right. Well, it's completely optional. Aerodynamic Kerbal to play real life in KSP. Oh yeah, 100%. I know that it's completely optional, but that's what makes it fun, isn't it? I've played normal KSP to an extent, and you know, I enjoy normal, but I love the more real life mechanics that these mods offer. So, you know, that's why I'm playing it with this. Thank you, Unu, for the rose as well. Right, and then we go with a procedural tank here. We're gonna go with a cone. Okay, we'll leave the foil. We'll leave the the piss, as people like to call it. We'll leave it. I'll leave it. I'll let it be. You know, we're gonna leave this at 1 millimeter. I'm over here launching a 40-meter solar panel modules with a Saturn V first stage. Wow! Also, welcome back, Liam Music. Hello, Big Kmart, and hello, Pure. Bro, you have my name. No, I'm joking. Please don't get mad. I'm joking. Bro, do you think that KSP2 will be revived, or do you think we got scammed? I had never got KSP2, so I think maybe you got scammed. Not one Saturn V. Not one, 5 Saturn V stages, 25 engines. I'm taking, is it RP1? Are you doing that with RP1? These high pressure tanks, let's do that. What are we making for this rocket? Well, this rocket's got to go 3,000 downrange. Also hold a biological container, all of that stuff. Actually, I want to make this 1.4 because I'm going to place 2 of these. We're going to be doing a lot of testing. We've got less than a year to complete like 3 contracts. Do I think we can do it? I don't have faith, but okay, and that's a big but. I believe we could potentially do it. Nope, on stock. Okay, but RP, thank you Pure for the follow. But I had to launch it to the MUN and dock it with the station call, then send the second one. Interesting. Hey, the TikTok chat's showing up on the stream. Let's go! I fixed it. I fixed it because it wasn't showing up on Steam before. Yo, I like your live, but I have to go to sleep. Good night. Okay, goodbye, Inu. Right, let's add a... We need a fairing here. So we're going to add a fairing. Can I change like how fat this fairing is? Yeah, there we go. We want to make it... What was it, 1 point... Oh my god! Oh my god, that just... Thank you. Holy shit. Oh, that shows up in the chat, the rose. Thank you for the rose, by the way. Oh my god. So the TikTok follow also works with the with the stream. Oh no. Oh no, that's gonna... Oh no. Yeah. Oh god. This is gonna be interesting. Right, I'm gonna take off auto shape. What's the max shape here? Right, let's create... was it end? Yes, end. That's going like out. There we go. We'll do like 1.8 meters up. Awesome, like that. Cool. I thought this was 1. Was it 1.5? No, it was 1.4. What? Also, I'm kind of struggling with TAC, relatively simple life support compared to others. I haven't got that far. I had a carbon EVA outside the station of Minmus for 7 years and he died. Several years and he died. Yeah, I've never got that far, so I wouldn't know. You are literally watching the height of how far we've really got. Actually, I think I've got a tiny bit further than this, but then we failed. And today we might have another failure. Well, I might have to restart the whole campaign again. We'll see. So we're going to place a fairing like this. Well, my biggest achievement is making it to Val and Tylo. But I haven't went further than that. Yes, of course. I've definitely been that far. I definitely didn't just like do the basic stuff on base game and then get kind of bored of base game, and so I then decided to make it as hard as possible, and here we are. Definitely didn't just do that. That would be ridiculous. Failure is not an option. Yeah, exactly, it's not an option. With Kerbals and returned, of course. Right, of course. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add another coupling, and you might be wondering why the hell are we adding 2 couplings? Well, here's the thing. Like I said, I am over-engineering this rocket. Yeah, I'm over-engineering this rocket because I want to do something that I might not have ever done before. I think we're going to put this to a 2 meter diameter. 2 meter diameter, like so. And that's going to come down a bit. I'm taking a lot of inspiration here from the Black Arrow rocket. We are playing the UK Space Agency, so it kind of makes sense. What is the mod where you can change the diameters? It is procedural. At this point, just apply for a job at NASA. They wouldn't accept me with the amount of times I've blown up a rocket. Maybe SpaceX. We're gonna add spin motors here. We're gonna add 4 of them, like so, and this will help separate the rocket from the lower stage. Like I said, I'm taking a lot of inspiration here from the Black Arrow. Put them on the inside, it's ugly when they're on the outside. No, I actually kind of like the outside aesthetic, if I'm going to be completely honest. But I will push them in a bit. I will push them in a bit. There we go. I kind of like the aesthetic of them on the outside, because that's literally what it was like on Black Arrow. Yeah, it's better like that. Yeah. Then we're gonna add the big stage. If you're unfamiliar with the Black Arrow rocket, it is Britain's first ever. What the hell is that? Map of Polaris. What the hell is that? Thank you. I don't know what that is, but thank you, Toby Photography. We want to build the map of the stars. Oh no, now my head's getting freaking thingied. And thank you again, Toby. What the hell is this? It's like popping up on my chat. Wasn't it basically a failure? No, it got to orbit. It did get to orbit, okay? It did get to orbit. Also, thank you again, Toby. You don't need to do all that. Jeez, man. And again. Damn. Thank you. Yeah, it was technically a failure, but they did get to orbit. And then once they got to orbit, the UK government kind of just pulled out the funding, and then they just cancelled the program, and then everyone was depressed. Amazing stream, thank you, Toby. Thank you. We'll go with 6 engines. You know, what could go wrong? What could go wrong with 6 engines? Communist on steroids. I swear it wasn't in a stable orbit. We won't talk about it if it's in a stable orbit, okay? Ours will reach a stable orbit, okay? I didn't say we're going 1-to-1 with what happened in real life. If you can, change steel fuselage to aluminium, or even better, isogrid aluminium, if you have it unlocked. We do not have it unlocked. I just recently started playing Kerbal. I managed to do a flyby of the moon and bring it back to orbit. Ah, nice. In RP1, orbit is 100k more. It ends at 150, 140, sorry. So like the atmosphere ends at 140, and you need to be going about 9,000 meters a second if you're using real world solar system, which RP1 is. So yeah. Even AL? What's AL? Right above the utilization bar. What do you... What? I'm confused. Also, I might try to go to other Jules moons soon. First, I'm going to try and visit Dresdo. Where are you sending the rocket to? It's just meant to fly up and sideways. We've got 3 contracts we need to complete, so I'm building 1 rocket to hopefully do them all. XLR-10. Our current contract states that we need to go up to 440,000 meters, which is the common line, go sideways at a speed greater than 2,200 meters a second with a sounding payload of 200 units and an advanced biological capsule. But I'm just making the best rocket, the base rocket at the moment. Up and sideways. Yeah, exactly. Making Falcon 9. This is a very weird looking Falcon 9. No more piss missile. Oh, hang on. There we go. There you go. Procedural butt tail lighter, hollow fuselage for engine shielding. Yeah. Right click the tank, change to steel fuselage, aluminium if possible, makes it so much lighter. Oh, we do have So wait, hang on. This is 600? Oh, I'm so dumb! I'm so dumb, man! I'm so dumb! I'm so dumb! Did I say I was dumb? I'm dumb. My name's Forrest Gump. My eyes, it burns. No tail fins? No tail fins. We've learned our lessons from not having tail fins. And I didn't learn anything. No, here you go. Here we go. Here we go. I'll make it so your eyes don't burn. There we go. I'll make it so your eyes don't burn. There you go. You guys happy now? Are you guys happy? Now it's a chalk stick. Make it pink. Ah, nah, man. What the hell? Okay, what if I do like... Okay. If it's a chalk stick, what if I make it light grey? Or like... What can I do to not make it like... What can... Delicious. You know, we'll go with the chalk stick. We're going with the chalk stick. Screw you guys. We're going with the chalk stick. That's it. You don't get a say in the matter anymore. We're going with the chalk stick. I think I've broken my game. I can't drag anything from the side. So we're gonna name this chalk stick now. I broke my game. I can't do anything. Offset. What? Why are we... Oh no, I broke my game. I can put C. Okay. C it is. I can't even save. No! No! Close the recolor menu. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Chalk ship. Stick. Okay, yeah. You could try modifying the aluminium name work. What? Oh, it might make it work, the previous rocket? Yeah, but I kind of want to use a new rocket now, so... I'm bored of that old rocket. Don't we need to fill this with fuel? There we go. 5 thrust to weight ratio. Jesus! Let's make it longer. 5 meters. Close recolor menu. Are you playing RSS or RO? I'm playing RSS. The chalk stick broke it. What area are we in right now? We are in 1955. We got a contract. Got all our contracts that end in 1956. So we are on a rush to launch 3 contracts without failure. Might I add that part? Hello? Do you wanna... There we go. No, there we go. Beautiful. Now it truly does look like Black Arrow. Ooh, 3 contracts without failure in a year is gonna be hard. Yeah. Oh, my ears! Like Space Dude. Oh, my ears. It has a tip. It does. What am I building? I just zoomed out of the Kerbal system. Oh, damn. No, we'll make it slightly bit longer. You know what's crazy is we're actually within the limits of our rocket as well. So we launch these rocket. Hang on. Well, I need to do stages. I'm not gonna look at chat for like a split second. Calm your boots down, guys. Calm your boots. I see the chat moving even more now. What the hell? You people are mad. Which engine's that? Which engine's that? That engine's that. That engine's that. If that engine's that, what engine's that? That engine's that, which that means that engine's that, which means that engine is that, which means this engine goes like that. So it goes boom, 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 boom. I love these sound effects. That's procedural fairing. base. That. What's this? Procedural fairing ring base. And then we got like an extra fairing. Ring decoupler and then engine. Sure, whatever. Space Black Arrow kinda. It's designed to be the Black Arrow, bro. It's designed off the Black Arrow. What KSP is this? This is KSP number 1. Should I add RCS? People say I should just spin. Make it silver for the body? You think? I mean, people say to prevent myself from quite literally dying, I should spin. What is the general consensus when it comes to that? Let it spin. Huge space station with a warp drive on Sea Dragon. Okay. Nah, I prefer the white actually, guys. I prefer the white. I'm going back to white. I'm going back to the chalk stick because we did name it the chalk stick. Okay, hang on. Let me think. So we have these engines at the base of the rocket. And these engines give us a total delta V of 1,800. We could go a bit more delta V, to be honest. An extra meter. We could go a bit more. What about another extra meter? Hell yeah. What about a bit more? Okay, it's too heavy. Too heavy. Too heavy? Too heavy. Too heavy? Not too heavy. So, should I add... Hi there, enjoying your playthrough. Cheers from Brazil. Welcome. Maybe you can try doing our rockets for some, or what they were going to be. I didn't know Brazil had a space agency. I'm going to be completely honest. No disrespect there. It should be covered in golden foil. You guys really want the golden foil back? You really want the golden foil back? This rocket will be landing in Brazil. No, we don't. Absolutely no foil. Okay. Okay. So we got the fairing stage up here. Can't we open this? Doesn't it allow us to open this? Should we add RC? Oh, I know what I'm forgetting. I'm glad I just remembered this. Holy fuck. There we go. Coloring GUI, make that white. I said white. We're looking at 26 tons potentially. So I should do it for 26 because that's the maximum we can do anyway. Give this about 300, not 3,500. Oh my god. Apply resize. There we go. Then that is avionics there. If you add foil, you're using a foil. Why are you adding the V? Well, we have foil up here, but this is allowed, right? Because this is going to be in space, right? Right. Will be the funding for your next launches. Why are you evil in the VAB? You see VAB? The thrust to weight ratio doesn't work? What? It does work. The thrust to weight ratio is working. It's all working. Thrust to weight ratio is working. Yeah, I'll be sick in space. Okay. I'm glad we are on the same page with something. Wait, should I make this aluminium? Actually, there we go. Is this aluminium? Yeah. What was I gonna do? I was going to do something and I've been distracted. No, I think I'm gonna add RCS. I know you guys are saying it might like add her weight, and that I'm absolutely terrible at the game if I add it, and I do not deny those statements. But I can't be bothered to spin the rocket. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I saw it before it happened, so therefore I didn't get jump scared. And I'm gonna make these engines use beautiful HTP. And then HTP. There we go. What am I doing? Help. Oh shoot. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Shoot. Shoot. Hold up. I'm thinking. We do this, we do that, we do this, we do that. Removable tanks. High pressure. Nope. Oh, it is high pressure. Yeah. And then we go and add this. Ta-da! Oh, what did I just do? And add that. Then add that. Then add that. I am bad without RCS. Where would I be without RCS? Spinning my rocket. And I'm not very good at spinning my rocket, so screw you. Yeah. Yeah. Thinking hard or hardly thinking? A bit of both, if I actually had to say. I must say. If I'm going to be completely honest. I think too hard that I barely think. Why is that going sideways? What are you doing? You are designed to just... Well, you're meant to go straight. You are meant to go straight. Go straight. Why are you going sideways? What are you doing? Why is it avoiding the center like it's kryptonite? Our space program was cut short by sabotage. The launcher was made entirely out of socket, blew up inside the building, killing multiple people. Oh damn. Oh my ears. I wasn't ready for that one. Thank you. Wow. Mehemano? No, I think you already did that. It is 581851. What a name, if I must say so myself. I don't think I could come up with a better name than that one. Okay, okay, this engine just does not want to cooperate with me. For some reason, it is like, screw you. What are you doing? Why are you going that way? Go up. What? Why have you completely unaligned yourself now? Oh my god. My rocket's schizophrenic or something. Like, it's just scared. Is it because I need to push this up? Now why? I swear. Nope. I wish it was. And then if I tried to push it over, it just like... Ah! You know what? Let's just go back to before. This stage, we're just gonna have to spin it. I can't get away without spinning it, I guess. It's just gonna have to spin. I can't go back anymore. You know what I could do? I could add an interstage decoupler. Like this. Nope, it also... Wait. Bro. Does it do it with just... If we just do this, does it... Can I at least get it back to what it used to be? That is the goal now. Can I get it back to what it used to be? Okay. 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 What is going on here? Does anyone know the fix to this? Apart from saving it and leaving it and then coming back in? Which is what we're going to do. Hopefully that fixes it. Dum 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 dum. Such peak music. Okay. You better work this time, or else I am going to do something that you aren't going to like. Like, hey, it's working! See? The shallow threats work. The shallow threats work. That's all you gotta do is just threaten your engines. Never thought I'd say that, to be honest. Hello, Eric. How are you doing? Hello, good sir. Yes, sir. Fine day. Let's add a decoupler a bit more. Yeah, and then we add the ring decoupler, just like so. Wee. I think it was because you rotated the fuel tank above. No, it shouldn't be that. Good guess though. Good guess. We need to change these engines to HTP, and then go fill with HTP block like so. Bam! And then we need to add the fairing. Bam! Bam! Look at that! That's the black arrow right there with just like some added things onto it. What am I working on? We are working on the black arrow, hopefully. I don't know what, the torque stick actually, to be honest. It's just based off of the black arrow. Like I'm taking inspiration from the black arrow here, to be honest. Like a lot of inspiration from the black arrow here, to be honest. Started RSS for the first time 2 days ago and it's amazing. Yes, I do love RSS, though I have not got to orbit yet. So this rocket, I don't think can actually get to orbit, funny enough. Because unlike the Black Arrow, we are not using as good of an engine, to be honest. Fairing goes off. And that. What the hell fairing is that? Oh, that's the wing decoupler. And then that one. Okay, yeah. That looks all good. How much delta V we got? We got roughly... Wait, what is... Oh, it's just on two parts. We've got 1,900 delta V on the first stage, and then another like 1,500 on the second stage. Finally topping it off at the top stage with only 400 delta V. That was like 800 earlier. This looks like lipstick. Huh. I guess? I think that's the first person that said it looks like lipstick. Everyone else kind of said it looks like a piece of chalk. Let me check how long this can burn for, actually. 1 minute and 20 seconds. Yep, so we got enough fuel for that 1 minute and 20 second burn. Lovely jubbly. We're doing it, boys. We're doing it. We are doing it. And the stagings have messed up again. Lovely. You know you don't actually need RCS engines. The power of Gemini will guide your ship. Okay, dude. Okay. Yeah, you said it looks like lipstick 3 times. Yes, I think it does look like lipstick. Yeah, okay. Surely nothing can go wrong with this with this rocket. I think this is the best rocket I've ever made. And I've never said that about any of my rockets I've ever made. Right, guys? I've never said that. Not once. Nuh-uh. What's the reliability on these engines at the bottom? I think we need to do a static fire test. Current reliability, 91% chance. So there's a 9.3% chance times how many we got there. So we got like roughly, we'll just round it up to like 60% chance that one engine has some sort of failure. Which mission are we on? We are on first advanced biological suborbital experiment. Oh, that reminds me. So we've got avionics here for 26 tons, right? Then we need avionics for this stage here. And how heavy will this stage be? We'll round it up to 5 tons. 5 tons with 200 power. Apply resize. 200. Bam. With the final stage up here having a whopping 1 ton. What? Why the rocket don't want to be bigger? Let's go vertical. Make it bigger vertically, I guess. I mean, this has enough controllable mass, actually. It's just so minuscule. But it actually... What? There we go. Bam. Where's it going? To space. I love this game, but I do not have the patience for this part at all. Yes. Yes. I mean, this is the fun about it, right? You think you build a rocket, or you don't think when building a rocket. But ideally, in my situation, I think I'm building the perfect rocket that can't go wrong. Then it goes wrong. And then I go, wow, how did it go wrong? That almost got me. That almost got me. Thank you. Thank you, Sandy. Are you using TU? What's TU? You don't need RCS for early contracts. Use spin stabilization. I cannot be asked for spin stabilization. I cannot be asked. I've done it once and I failed and it cost me a rocket. Ah, my ears. Thank you, Blake. Are you using TU? I still don't know what TU is. You know, I think it could work. Do not use simulation while I'm playing it on hardcore, so I've limited myself to only real launches. Real launches with no reverts and no quick saves. I'm trying to make it as painful as possible for myself, because I wonder it myself sometimes. I thought about maybe releasing myself and allowing simulations, but then I went, no. What if we make the top bit longer? Awesome. There we go. Because then I'm going to add... right, actually, let's just save this real quick. This is saved as chapstick, and then we're going to name this chapstick load. Chapstick load. And chapstick load is going to be different from chapstick. We're gonna add this science on here, and we need 500 of standard payload. Um, 500 of sounding payload. You have to be bad. Do you know how much that is? That's like a lot. Like, a lot. Like, messing up my rocket a lot. Like, don't do that. We're just gonna make it look cursed. I'm sure they don't look that bad, right? You keep adding weight and you can't afford it. I can afford it. What do you mean? Oh, you mean with the Delta V? Right, yes. Yes. Yes, no, I agree. I don't think we're going to be using this for this contract, if I'm going to be completely honest. I think we're going to be using this for the next contract. If we get that far. Let me just save this. And let me look at the previous one. What did we call the previous one? Was it Kangaroo? What did we call the previous one? That's eye test. Was it Emu Heavy? No, it wasn't Emu Heavy. What was it? It's not chalk. The neuralizer, that was it. It was the... ah, what is this? What is this? What is this rocket? It did work though, the last one, didn't it? So, and someone said in chat, what if we use the aluminium fuel tanks instead? And I think you are a genius. Because it would make us lighter. Aluminium fuel tank. So this needs to be a high pressure aluminium. Oh, is it the XLR11? I think got over. Oh right, because we nearly did it with the last one, didn't we? We were close, I think. $900. I think we were close with the last one. No, let's add a bit of color to this. This needs a bit of color now. I think Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not, guys. Maybe not. How do I revert? How do I revert? Italic. There we go. I hate how I have to keep opening this up. Okay, we'll just leave it like this. This payload, I think, nearly got to what we needed, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Just looking at it, the Delta V ain't that impressive. I ain't gonna lie. It's less Delta V than what we have with the other rocket. So we got 2,400 and then 1,000. Hold up. Let's look at this. So it's 2,400 plus another 1,000. So we're looking at 3,400 Delta V roughly with the neuralizer. And with our chalk stick load, bear in mind we don't have it on. We don't have the load on. We've got roughly 1,800, 2,800. Probably looking at like 3,000 Delta V. What did I say the previous one was? I've got short-term memory loss. 3,400. Okay. Okay. What mod is this? This is RSS, Principia, RP1, yada yada yada. RSS, all of that. Okay, I guess we will just use this. Oh, and I forgot parachutes on the Black Arrow. Now, wasn't this a problem where... Okay, we did switch this to HTP. Did we give the tank HTP? Give it aluminium, HTP, aluminium. Yeah. And then this. Can we make this like lighter? I don't think we can, right? What is doing telemetry? There we go. This is. So this has a 26 tons. Yeah, that's roughly what this weighs. Wait, because it's lighter, right? Doesn't that mean we can add tiny bit more fuel? Like a tiny bit? Like, we're really min-maxing the fuel here. Down to the gram. We're gonna min-max this down to the gram. I'm almost there. Oh, we're 4 ton. We're 0.004 tons over. So what was that, like a kilogram or a gram? It's gotta be like a kilogram, right? Come on. Come on. Oh yes, 2599. Is it KSP? Yes, this is KSP. Okay. So we got 2,400 on this stage. What is this? Got this engine, not gimbaled, of course, but whatever. This is very simple design to my back arrow rocket, but we'll roll with it. So everything has to run flawlessly. And we got to go 2,000 downrange or whatever, right? If you go over engine rated burn time, the efficiency drops off exponentially when adding more pointless. Well, it's 1 minute and 15 and this is rated to burn 1 minute and 40, so we're fine. We're fine. I do know about that. Don't worry. PTGP. Yeah, no, we're fine. Because, yeah, I want to add more, but we don't have the pad is too light, and I don't really want to change the pad weight because we don't have the time. I think these engines are reliable. Let me just go check. Yeah, these engines are pretty reliable now. I think we should just make it, right? Plans. Let's get rid of the old neuralizer. The RCS is pretty expensive. Let's see if we can do a British thing. Add simulation, ain't no way you get it first try. Brother, simulation is off limits to me. So is reversing and everything like that. That's all off limits. We're going full send it or you don't send it at all. That is why this is called hard. Ah, my ears! My damn ears every time someone thingy. Thank you. What was that? Who was that? Cillian. Strap Jeb on the top because it's funny. Nah. Nah, bro, nah. Ah, my ears! Thank you, Lucas. Oh my god. No risk, no fish. Transcend the limit. Also use the aerodynamic RCS thingy. What is the aerodynamic RCS? Oh, my ears! Thank you, Connor. What is the aerodynamic RCS thingy? What? Why is this still fuselage still? I think this aluminium fuselage. Where is my HTP? Is it this? Wait. Wait. How much is in this? This controls 3 tons. How much does this rocket weigh? Okay, we're fine. Panic over. Crisis averted. Crisis crited. That's what I was gonna say. Did you unlock it yet or nah? I think nah. Move tank helium. There we go. We now have helium. Yeah, I mean that gave us an extra 100 delta V doing that actually, so we're pretty chill now. Oh, you know what it also did? It gave us more opportunity to add more weight. I'm min-maxing the weight again. Look at this. Look at this slider. This is me min-maxing the weight. I wish the TikTok people on TikTok could see this. But everyone else, you can see the engineer's report. You can see I'm oh shoot. Increasing the weight. And I'm going to min-max it. Hang on. Almost. Bam! Directly on 26 tons. Are you going to the mun? Does this look like it's going to the run? If you think so, then wow. Not to be that guy, but it's pronounced Killian. No, that's fine. If that's how your name's pronounced, I'm sorry I got it wrong. Right, there we go, Bam, bam, bam. Cool, so we have the RCS, we got the controllable mass, we got the other engine, we got 3,600, 700 delta V. Hopefully that gets us. I don't know, you've never played KSP. Yeah, this isn't KSP, this is like heavily modded KSP. To the point where it's more like torture. Basic KSP is a lot easier. Yeah. So that is now being built, I believe now, guys. It's gonna take us 1956. We need to get those other launches up and ready, like now. Like, so now we need to, before we launch, because that's going to take time to make, we need to make a rocket. Anyone got any ideas? Anyone wanna help me here? People that might have played RP1 before? It's so over. Anyone that might have played RP1 before, I'm here to take open suggestions. One at a time, so I'll actually take open suggestions. How to get to 5,000 kilometers downrange. Hello, Aku. I think that's how your name. Hello, Lucas. I don't know what I'm doing, son. We're trying to go 5,000 kilometers downrange, just 5,000 kilometers away. Thank you. That's, you know, I really should have thought of that. I really should have thought of that before. Oh, my ears. Thank you, whoever that was. I just checked you in a second. I'm locked in. Hang on. There we go. Thank you, Aku. Max fuel. Go into orbit and land on the other side of Kerbin. It's not Kerbin, it's Earth. I'd do a gravity turn low altitude. I do it when I get downrange easy. Problem with that, my rocket tends to blow up when I do it low altitude. I make the rocket really small diameter, basically a sounding rocket. Huh. Interesting. How much... Okay, no, this is what I need to know. How much delta V roughly do you need for 5,000 kilometers? What mods? KSP, Principia, RSS, and RP1. 50 million. Yeah, okay. Make a rocket to fly your rocket up. That guy should work for NASA. I mean, I guess his name checks out, to be fair. How much delta V? That's the question, that's the question. Because currently we got like 3.5k delta V, as is. I don't think that's enough, is it? 3.5k? I think we need close to like 6k delta V. Enough to go 5 kilometers away. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, my PC.
Air launcher so you get 3200? That's just useless. Thank you. I'm so tough. I think you need 7k. Shoot! I'm like half. So you need to build a bigger... Oh, it's so cooked. It's so over. It's so over. We're so cooked. We need to build a new launch complex then. If we need that much. Straight up, no gravity, 3,100 for 5 kilometers. I don't think that'll work. If you want to go into more detail about that random tower, I don't think that will work. Just fly your rocket up in your rocket and then bring it another rocket to refuel it. Yeah, but it was gonna fall back down before they get the new rocket up. Can I share the live to my friends? Of course you can. You do what you want. Just don't be toxic in chat. That's literally all I beg. What if we made like... It's gonna take half... Yeah, oh my god, bro. If you just need downrange, you don't need science core and the other heavy parts on the top stage. I need downrange... and I have to be in orbit. I forgot to mention that. I've got to be above the Kármán line. I'd do another contract at this point, to be honest. I can't. We're locked in for it. Because it's part of the space race. It's part of like my main mission. What if we go with 50? We could go like a 50-ton rocket. But that'll be really... It'll take time to make, right? So... like if we made it 40 tons... And then we made it go like... We gave more delta V, would that work? I mean, you're moving 5,000 kilometers across orbit, then it's 7.8 kilometers a second. I don't understand what you mean by that. It's like this for the whole RP1 playthrough, by the way. I shared it to my thanks. Thank you. We'll build this launch complex. Yep. We'll be building a launch complex. And then we'll build chalk stick. We're gonna build chalk stick for we'll build chalk stick for downrange. What else could we add to this? Because I think these have to be ground support. Yeah. Wait, I added more fuel, but more fuel makes it... No, it does increase delta V. Okay. Take all the delta V I can get. Make it 10 meters. There we go. More boosters so I go faster. I might actually add boosters. But we'll also add a tonnage limit. We've only got 8 more tons to work with here. So that's a problem. And our boosters are suck. Look at the boosters we got to work with. Look at this poxy little thing. Okay, hang on. What if we just screw the black arrow? Okay. We need as much delta V as possible, right? Didn't you say we can change the core? No? Science core. There we go. Yeah, I mean, like, we can't change it? Yeah, no, it's fine. Build a giant needle. Looks like a chapstick or an oversized cigarette. Yeah. I completely agree with you guys. What if we make it, like, tiny? Like 500mm tiny. Hello, by the way. Hello, comrade. Wait, he must be a spy. I don't know why he's spying on our agency, but he is. Our agency sucks. We haven't put anything into orbit yet. We suck. Let's bounce for 47 seconds. If we make this an aluminium fuselage. Oh, that gives us 1000 delta V. Ooh. That gives us 1000 delta V. As long as it flies, it's worth spying on. That cluster of boosters can be added at the top stage to push it. If done right, can add an extra 3k delta V. No, they can only be ignited on the ground. Those engines. We've got limiting editions on certain things as well. Just fly. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm going to try and fly now. Excuse me, why is it so long? Can you, like, unlong yourself? You should, like, no, maybe not. Wait, hold up. Hold up. What if we do this? Hold up, I'm cooking. Wait, hang on. I'm cooking something. I'm cooking something. I'm cooking something. He's cooking. He's cooking. He's cooking. He's cooking. Why has it got to be that long? Why? Why has it got to be that long? Why? I mean, those boosters that's being researched, they're set up in a circle hole in the middle. I have no idea how it works. You build rockets. Good luck. 900 Delta V is not bad for this stage, right? You're cooked. I am, but I'm trying to delay the inevitable and try and pull off a miracle, okay? Miracles can happen. Miracles can happen, and today it will happen. And you will witness it. You will witness a miracle live. Why so oh my god, now someone's complaining that it's shiny. God, I can't have anything. If I make it look yellow and people go, it's a piss rocket. I make it shiny and people go, it's shiny. And then I make it white and then people go, oh, it's a piece of chalk. And then I add a bit of red to it and then people go, why does it look like chapstick? Can't have anything. It's getting on the game just to tell you the name. What? Please make piss rocket. What? I don't even know what to say. Please make piss rocket. Do you hear yourself? Do you hear yourself when you say that, man? What are you building? I don't know. I think I'm losing my mind at this point. I'd like to know too. It's meant to be a rocket. Okay. It kind of looks like a launch escape system. But that's 1000 Delta V. Okay. We have 1000 Delta V now in the bag. Alright? We now have 1000 Delta V in the bag. We only now need to get how much more? No, we got the nose cone, don't worry. We only need to now get how much more? 6k. We've only got to get 6k more Delta V. Can't be that hard. Let's make this 1 meter. Like so. There we go. Oh, shoot. You know what I forgot? To make it all aluminium fuselages. Because we like light rockets. Light rockets make us happy. That's an interesting shape. Now build a plank hammer for the nail. You guys, man, you guys. Man, none of you can take this seriously. What the hell? Aluminium fuselage, here we go. Make this 2 meters long. Let's get 2 XL engines, EdXL engines. Maybe 1. 2 don't really fit. Let's see if 1's enough anyway. Do I have the better configuration? No. We'll just use the basic configuration. Choose tank. Oh shoot, no, that's not what I want. I want this. There we go. That gives us 1500 Delta V. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. Yes, this is with mods. We are getting somewhere now. Okay, we got 2,500 delta V on just these 2 stages alone. We are doing good, boys. We are doing good. We are doing good. We are doing good. We are doing good. So what are we at? Well, 1,400 delta V. 1,300 delta V. 1,200 delta V. Okay. No, not bad. Not bad. Are we gonna have to spin this? See how we... Okay, I have a question. If this has no gimbal, right? If this stage has no gimbal, how do we spin it? And I want someone to genuinely tell me here. How do you spin a rocket? Right, I understand why you spin the rocket. You spin the rocket for stability, because of the stability is like a gyroscopic motion, and that allows the rocket to stay centered. How do we spin it in the first place? You don't, or just use a reaction. We don't have reaction wheels. This is what I keep telling everyone. We don't have reaction wheels. So how do I spin it if I don't have a reaction wheel? Too bad for Bo. Use angle fins. Okay. The angle fins, I don't doubt work, but it's technology I've never tested before, so therefore I shall not be testing it. It's fine. That only took off like 50 delta V, adding a tiny bit of thingy. Yeah, took off 30 delta V. No, I could even go and add a tiny bit more. Yeah, there we go. 60 delta V we took off. I swear now, if we lose because of that, I will forget that I ever did it, and I'll blame it on you guys, because it's obviously not my fault. I'm the one streaming. You know, it's never my fault. Why don't you spin with RCS? Well, what's the point of spinning with RCS? In fact, no, I might do this. But yeah, I don't know. Ooh, right. Alright. Alright. Let's relax, boys. Let's relax. Let's chill. Let's chill. Let's get this next stage, like so. Bam. So now we have 2,100 delta V. Also looks so stupid, bro. Why is it so visible? Well, I'm sorry. Okay. Look, here, I can make it less visible for you. If it makes you happy, I can put on your little diaper. Let's make this... We're gonna be 2 meters next. There we go. Remember your avionics. We've already done it. The avionics is here. The rocket weighs 2.85 tons, and we have set it for 3. We're good. There we go. Anyone want to call this anything? Because everyone likes to call my rocket something. You want to call this anything, anyone? Go on. I know, I'm sure you're all creative. I'm sure you've got it all in your... I knew someone was going to say tampon. I knew it. Where's the tin foil? I don't know. I knew someone was gonna call it a tampon. I freaking knew it. I can read you guys like a book. So this one's gonna have 4. It's gonna be aluminium fuselage. And we're gonna do 2 of these engines. And fill with XLR10. Okay, 4 of these engines? These engines are reliable anyway, right? That's like the last thing you want to hear. 4 of these engines. That gives us tons of Delta V, but they're not strong enough. Did you see the Falcon Heavy launch? I did, it was awesome. Phallical object number 1. Can't say I'm a fan of that one. Yeah, that Falcon Heavy launch was awesome. I love watching the actual rocket launches because it reminds me how bad mine are. Well, these engines are like the best one. Unless I go for like... That costs us 13,000, but I could. And then we go for this. Fill. That still doesn't give us enough thrust to weight ratio. Have you built the SLS rocket? That is being very optimistic, I must say. Yes. Hello, Fabriki. What engine could we put here, guys? What engine is best for this? I mean, the 𝐊𝐞𝐫 engine is like better, but it's like reliability is just garbage. So like, yeah. This is kind of our best engine we've got for this. So what if we make this? We'll use the pretty bad engine. That way it saves us money. Fill it with this, and then diameter is like 1.5. How would that look? If the diameter was 1.5, we wouldn't have enough thrust to weight ratio. What? Atmosphere penetrates. The 𝐊𝐞𝐫 will be my friend. Yeah, but the only problem is that the reliability is so bad on it. I'd have to do test burns, I guess, on the pad to get the reliability up. And I don't know if I've got the time to do that. Oh wow, that is a really good engine actually. What the hell? What the hell? That is an unbelievably good engine. Thank you for the suggestion. Got 44 here. That gives us another 1,000, so we're looking at roughly 3,000 Delta V potentially here. Oh. Hello. Where is tinfoil? Good question. Where is tinfoil? We're going with metal, I guess. The problem is that this has got a... it's 75% chance, 15 times 4. It's not very good, is it? So Of course, we got way too much thrust to weight ratio. We could just lower that down. Down to a 30% chance something goes wrong. Which could work. 1,400. 1,300. We could do it to 2 engines. Our thrust weight ratio wouldn't be great, but it would be giving us speed still. Which would be better than nothing. Why does it look like 2 legs, to be honest? What is this? Have you, I don't know, tried just launching? Yeah, we tried that last stream. Went real well, dude. It went so well, we had like 4 failed launches. Yeah. So that's why I'm trying to put more thought into this. Plus, I know it might seem like we're wasting a lot of time right now. However, you're going to get a lot of launches like very quick succession. Because that's what we're doing. Oh, our altitude is more than enough at thingy. I don't know when this is like, that's assuming we get this to altitude. That's why I'm trying to pay more attention to it, just in case it doesn't get to that altitude. That is why it's a contingency. We could just do 2 probably though. Let's do 2. We'll do 2. No, 3. We'll do 3. We'll just have to do some test fires on the pad. Static test. That's what we'll have to do. Okay. Right, then let's go here. Does the 𝐕 suffer from 𝐒𝐷𝐽? It does. Uh-ohs. Needs high pressure tanks. Okay. Does suffer from 𝐒𝐷𝐽 though. That's not good. Your Kerbals are stuck on the moon? That's not good. Trust me guys, just be patient, we will get there. You're about to see some amazing, spectacular blow-ups soon. I believe. Actually, no, I hope we don't. Bro, just fly it. If it fails, don't over-engineer. Yeah, but the thing is, if we blow up, it's over. It's over. It's just over. It's done. I'm not over-engineering. I am over-engineering. I like to over-engineer. Okay, thank you. I'll have you know, I like to over-engineer. Bum 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 bum. The second stage doesn't exist. Y'all forgot this is no reverts. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, Temb. It's the taboo to talk about KSP with 2 behind it. What? What about I hope it doesn't blow up 4? That's a pretty good name. That's a good name, I like that one. So we made these engines very reliable. So I actually trust these engines. Weren't we making a new pan? Yeah, we're cooked. But I can cancel that. Let's cancel that. Uh, this might be alright. Actually, what if we named it We're Cooked? We're looking at 5,000 delta V. We're looking at 5. I like the tampon better. I call it the bullet. It looks like a bullet. It's so obvious. We're looking at 5,000 delta V. Now you said we needed 7,000 delta V. So we're still short 2,000 delta V. Guys, how are we getting 2,000 delta V? And I know someone's immediately going to say, add more boosters. I just know it. Someone in chat is already writing it. Don't you need 9k for low Earth orbit? Yeah, we don't go for low Earth orbit. You said we're going for low Earth orbit. Turn gravity off. That is a very good suggestion. I should think about doing that. Might get somewhere. Thank you, Manak. Oh, you did your own stream. 2 viewers, thank you. Oh, shoot. Get on! Thank you. What if we add boosters? I know I just said like that stupid idea. Stupid. What if we did? Nah, it just basically didn't give us any delta V. Useless. Useless. Five hours of War Thunder, 9 viewers peak. Oh, nice. True pain to be German made. Use 2 ball-shaped fuel tanks on the side. Add nose cones. I think this is a bad idea. Makes you unable to spin. Makes you lose control. All very good, valid points. All very good, valid points. With 5,000 delta V. You know what? Maybe we do just send it and let the save be cooked. I'm going with the final name of We Are Cooked. Oh. You know, we cooked. Yeah, we cooked. So that way it makes it look like we made a good rocket. Just press Alt F4, gives reaction wheels for free. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, I forgot to add avionics. Why didn't no one tell me? Wait, did I have avionics? Oh, why didn't no one tell me? You guys were all in the stream. What are you doing? Sleeping. You guys are sleeping. How much is this? 13. So there were 14 tons. With an electrical charge of... Ow! Add fins, so you're going to do a spin. We could do that. This lad's too big for 3 kilometers downrange. Ah. Shoot. Well, I mean, no, we're meant to go 5 kilometers, but do not forget the spin. Yes, yes, yes. You keep saying yes, yes, yes. So how do I add it for spin? I think the spin is an absolute terrible idea, by the way. I just want to put that out there. I don't doubt the fact that the spin works. I'm just saying... I'm not saying oh my PC. I'm just saying I think it's going to be bad for me. Just by the history of how my rockets go. Hey Gabe. Oh, my ears. Thank you, Gabe, and thank you, Aunt Brit. What does this thing need to do? It needs to go 5,000 kilometers downrange while in space. Yes. Don't I have to angle the fins? Isn't that how that works? Do I do that? Isn't that how that works for the spin? I have to angle it a slight bit? You could use a catapult and it would go faster. No, screw up. Does this second stage... What is the second stage again? It doesn't have gimbal. Okay, we do need to spin. Not like this, 𝐊𝐿𝐴. Well, I don't know. I've never done the spin with the fins, okay? I'm going off what you think. What I think. Jeez, man. It won't spin. Just use the procedural ones. Procedural ones? What, the procedural wings? What, these? How the hell do I procedurally do it? I've never used these. What? J. Oh, what the hell? Oh, what the hell? Oh, what the hell? What the helly? Fly, bro. I will. Chill. Chill thy buttocks. Okay, that looks good. Okay, we're cooked. Looks good. We're gonna tool the parts. Oh, let me set the stagings first. Then we'll tool it, and then we'll get building them. And we'll go. We'll fly. I'm not. Okay, I need to add a bottom here, otherwise it's like the pad's glitching out. I didn't really want to add a bottom here, but yeah. Screw it. So we want aluminium fuselage. We want hollow cylinder. You know, it'd be neat to make Starship. That'd be neat. I could definitely make Starship, right, guys? You believe in me, right? Oh! Stop! There we go. We're good. Well, that's a bit bigger than I thought it was going to be, I ain't gonna lie. Whatever. Adds to the aesthetic, I guess. Right, let's tool these parts. Okay, we're broke. Awesome. New launch compacts. Build. Awesome. Plans. Okay, where cooked has been added. Cool. So the neuralizer is going to be done soon. Alright, let's go. Does he know? I don't think he knows. Do I know what? What do I know? What don't I know? Epilepsy! Huh. Okay. Well, seeing it's a make it or break it, we don't need any more scientists, right? Goodbye. We don't need science anymore. Science is for people that think they're gonna do science. We need more engineers. Launch Complex 2. Give me them engineers. $1959. Damn, that's a hell of a long way away. Right? At least we make a lot of money. Okay. We're gonna roll that one out to the pad. We're gonna add another "we're cooked," because we truly are cooked. We're gonna reduce the count on this. That's fine. Divert all people to the other launch complex. Go. Get on. Get working on the rocket.
Oh my
Don't launch yet. My turtles are barking. Bro. Thank you, Presley and Aunt Brit, for the follow. 1950. We can get one launch. Okay. We can get like one of the "we're cooked" launches. Okay, this is the one. This is the neuralizer. Oh, I hope nothing goes wrong. But I already know something's going to go wrong. It's just... It's less of I hope nothing goes wrong, and it's more of what is going to go wrong. Alright, so... Three, 2, 1. I do have SAS, it's Big Jam. How high is that thrust to weight ratio? Right now it's 4. Oh, my ears. We wanted a high thrust to weight ratio. That's not as high as I wanted it to be honest. We wanted a high thrust to weight ratio, so my engines were more efficient. Right, let's go with like a 30 inclination. Hello, RCS? Hello, RCS? Hello, RCS? My RCS isn't RCSing. Hello? Hello? No. Yeah, this definitely isn't making it. Comrade, it actually was going to make it. We had enough Delta V. But we don't have enough Delta V now because we're freaking spinning. Is it the way you meant how we're meant to spin? I don't think this is what you meant. I mean, we are spinning of some sort. Why is the RCS out of fuel? Already down. Click SAS. Look, bro. You know there's a simulator. Oh my god, how many times have I got to say this, man? We don't do simulations. I'm very aware what the simulations do, but we are not using the simulations. We're winging it. That's what makes it entertaining, right? That's how we get stuff blowing up. Yeah, we're screwed. And on that note, we're screwed. Well, we gotta try out the other one. What was the other one that we called it? We called it We're Cooked. Oh, We Cooked. Beautiful. Yes, I've got this sped up. I'm not even gonna land this because like there's literally no point. So, oh, hello. Goodbye. There's literally no point. And this will take forever. But we're just ICBM. We're like a warhead, a very slow one. Comes down at 800 meters a second. I can't even English. 180 meters a second. There we go. This is the actual speed in which we're falling. Still pretty fast, to be honest. Is that KSP? It is indeed. I said something was gonna go wrong. And something did go wrong. Thank you, Paul, for the follow, and Priz/Yash for the follow. Right, now we've got the other one to do. I don't know, I'm gonna check your rocket. So now we got We Cooked. Let's see if we did cook. What do we think, guys? Did we cook? Can I even like... Oh, I can cancel. Downrange milestone. Here we go. Let's see if we cooked. Oh, it's in space flight sim. Okay. Let's warp to sunrise. Let's get a nice sunrise launch. Ah, it's too slow. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, let's see if we cooked or if we cooked. Did we cook or did we get cooked? Pretty much. That's what I mean. Alright, look at it. Okay, come on, like, let's be honest. This looks like the most sophisticated rocket. If you compare it to what our previous rocket was, like, this is way more sophisticated, right? Right, guys? You agree, right? I just realized this stage is going to spin. I'm going to, yeah, spin uncontrollably, but I'm going to put it into a spin. We're going to put it into a spin. That's right. I'm gonna do the spin. I'm gonna spin. 3. Please work. 2. 1. I forgot to... No! My avionics aren't strong enough. I forgot to add the avionics. Oh my god. We can save it! We can save it! Okay. It's Jova. It is so Jova. I'm going to do a simulation just to see if this rocket could even have done it. Okay? I just want to see if this rocket was even capable. Oh my god. What's this gotta be? 40 tons. Oh. I'll do 45. We're 400. Quarter cell spiked. Okay, I mean, like, let's simulate. Let's simulate. Shit, Marty. I have a question. Do you think I should allow myself simulations at least? In my next playthrough? What do you guys think? I had multiple people to think about this one.
Oh my piece.
Thank you, Technical. Or Technic Saturn. Right, here we go. 3. Oh, shoot. 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 Did it back then, so yes. Yes? Okay, okay. Yes. This one, please. Like basic ones, but still. Okay, 3. What the hell was that? 2. 1. No, we're just gonna stick it on a 60-degree. Yeah. Ah, 55. Bam. Oh, thank you, son. My ears are being absolutely destroyed by the amount of engines. Oh, I have to scroll out to here. My ears are being destroyed by the amount of engines there are on this engine. It is crazy. Check Discord in general. I will a bit later. I won't do it on stream right now. Yeah, this ain't making it, boys. This one's even worse. Oh my god! Oh my god! Wow. That was peak. That was peak. Yep. That was peak. It's a design for the top stage. Okay, let's see what you built. Let's see. Brother, first things first. I ain't got that engine. Okay? You might be playing this on KSP RP1 like 1951 or 1955 start. I'm playing this with no start. Okay? That's first off what I'm going to say to you. Secondly, That rocket is ridiculous. It's just boosters. You are researching it. I am researching it, but it takes so long to get to it. So, we were lacking Delta V on this stage. What if... Hold up. Where? Where are we? What if we just do this? Wow. I can't place that underneath. Hold up. This is just like my own curiosity now. Because our campaign is screwed. There's nothing else to it. It is screwed. It's gone. It is gonzo. We must do what we can, brothers. For future tests. Why don't you add boosters on the side? Because we don't have any SRBs. And we can't make the rocket too heavy. Otherwise we can't launch it. Okay, let's try this. Let's see how this works. With the simulations. Just another simulation. What if we make it all one stage? What if we like make it one stage and then we do have a second stage, but the second stage is only to just... The second stage is only to just, I don't know, do something. Like, give us extra speed. Oh, this one's going much better. Looks like a ballistic missile or something. Why is it so loud? It's so loud. What's hardcore mod? It's not a mod, but it's like multiple mods together to basically make the game as hard as it can for me, possibly, basically. This immediately ran out of, you know what, we're gonna spin stabilize. We're out of RCS. Lovely. RP1 Principia. Yep. I haven't did it yet. Ah, yes. As you can see, it is going very, very well. Wait, no shot this rocket actually did it, bro. This rocket actually did it. It did our previous contract. Now you've just got to do the downrange contract. But the spinning, it's not working. We're going up. We're going up, up, up. Okay, I mean, I guess we're still somewhat going in the same direction. I guess. Let's just see if we get 3,000 downrange. Bear in mind, we have done this contract before. But we did it with solid rocket boosters, and then the mods actually clashed with RP1, so I don't think RP1 actually allowed it. It was like modular solid rocket boosters. Otherwise, I'd be using that. I don't think that's enough for downrange. That's close though. Are you using mods? Yes. Is KSP easy to play? Not this one. How do you get the game? I don't know. Steam Store? Xbox? Not too sure myself. Okay, I mean, that's 1,400. No, it's not for free. No. Whoa! What the hell? A bit survived? What wizardry is this? Okay. That looks like Starship, I guess. What mods am I using? Principia. RSS. RP1. Okay, let's start new. We're going to start from a new location. Because I said if we fail with the UK, I would move location. I think we said we are going to do China. What's the Earth texture mod? That's RSS, Real Solar System. It's not a texture mod, it is a one-to-one recreation. That is why it's so hard to do what I'm trying to do. No reverts, that's good. Lifetime radiation to give myself extra pain, and that looks all good. I give myself extra starting funds because I am expecting to blow up. What's the mission today? Well, we're restarting because we failed. We failed. Nothing new there though, guys, am I right? Except that we are going to... Oh, we don't really have any Chinese... We don't have a Chinese flag, though. We don't have the Chinese flag. We could do ESA and, like, take off from near Brazil. We could do that. We haven't done that yet. Might be nice blue water and stuff. Yeah, we could do that. What should we name it? I guess just ESA, actually. ESA. Bam. Okay, here we go. Rings are the only flag close to China for that one, for that pick. We'll do that in the future then. Oh, my ears. Thank you, Harvey. I love being ear raped. So now we just got to go to tracking station and get ESA. Where's Brazil? That's China. I mean, we could always do China. Where the hell is... here it is. It's down here. Kourou. There we go. I've never launched from this location before, so this is going to be interesting. Is it glitched? Why is the water like that? Is that glitched? That kind of looks so trippy, I might not play here. Yeah, that's very trippy. Okay. We are not doing ESA. We will do China. China. Taiwan. Xian. I think they launched from like here. 𝐒𝐫𝐞𝐫𝐚 or whatever it's called. I think they launch from here normally, right? Or is it down here they launch? I think it actually might be down here they launch. We'll do 𝐒𝐫𝐚𝐜. Is Kerbal a hard game? Can be. Now wait, we're doing ESA, right? Oh wait, isn't that Norway? Wait. Yeah, let's do Norway. Hell yeah. No, actually that's a terrible idea because of we need more Delta V. That's a terrible idea, right? Don't we need more Delta V if we launch up here? No, screw it. Screw it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Do it. Benjamin Netanyahu, I need you. Oh, look at that. We see the Northern Lights constantly. Look at that. Okay, we're staying up here. We're staying up here. This has convinced me. Right, admin, suborbital research, bam. Early rocket development, bam. Just like that. Then our first contract, we are taking these two, reach the common line and do the first launch. Research wise, yeah, this rocketry you're asking for me to do is 1956. Yeah. Early material science, aluminium fuselage, that is big. We need that. Okay, we just got to build a rocket. It goes straight up. Come on, guys. Not that hard. Not that hard. We can do that. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. If you believe we can do it, I guess. I don't know. Let's make it like controllable. Can we make it controllable like 1 ton, please? Thank you. 1 ton. Communication VHF. Okay, that looks alright to me. So is it that big because I added the mass? I think it is, okay. Does 300 fit in that? Oh, it does, awesome. So half of our rocket is just computers. Awesome. That is neat. Maybe we make it a tiny bit bigger then. Like 1 meter big. Like it's just gotta go. No, let's play this bit different. Let's play this a bit different. Reach the common line. 100 kilometers. What if we build like a really cheap looking rocket, you know? Like this. To just use a science core to just go up. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. What if we use a tiny Tim booster? Like this. What would it be, a probe core? Ooh. It's going to be a dumb rocket. We're just going to add fins. It's just meant to go straight. Do we not have... No, we don't. Okay. That's fine. We just need to add electrical charge. We can't really add electrical charge when it's at this length though. But we need electrical charge to transmit. We need electrical charge to transmit. Okay, well if we just do... Oh. Hell no. Hell no. Hell to the no. How do you add enough electrical charge to this? I'm not trying to make it a smart rocket. I'm just trying to add science to it. Or should we just not? I guess we just don't. We just make it go up. Like it's just straight dumb. We just need a science core. So I'll add that in a second. We just add it like here. We will not be able to control this. That is a tank. I'm dumb. Bam. And then we just add small fins, basic little fins. And this is the dumb... Oh yeah, procedural wing. I forgot about it. That is huge. It kind of looks like my IRL rocket. Holy shit. Yeah, it kind of looks like my IRL rocket. Are you meant to tool every part when you build RP1? Seems quicker that way. Yeah. I want that game so badly, but it's expensive. Yeah, I mean, you could try and get it off of, like, other sites, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how expensive it is, to be honest. I haven't bought it in a long, long time. Let's make this white. That's gold. White. White grey. Dark grey. Dark grey. What was I doing? Recoloring. Grey. Perfect. Like so. It is a dumb rocket with no delta V. Why has it got no delta V? Okay. Okay. Make the wings smaller. I can't. I can't. Like, I want to make the diameter smaller. I can't. Like, there's no, like... There's no section to make the diameter smaller. Like, it's only in and out. It doesn't show me diameter. Okay, I'm just gonna do one of my normal designs, okay? One that I know does this contract very easily. So I'm going to do that now. And you can't do anything about it. I've done this contract many times before. And it has failed many times before. But this time, it shall not fail. Because I am making it. That is the sole reason. So it's a really simple one. You build a rocket, and then you slap and Model 39 on the bottom, like so. Then you grab this, like so. Then you give it more fuel. Oh shoot. Is it 1.6? Then we go here, we go to grab this tank. Cone 1.5, I think it was. 0.6. And then we want to make this one a cone as well. Okay, hang on. 1 sec. Oh shoot. Wrong thing. Game confused me. I need to do this. I need to do this as a cone first. And then I make this that. $700, I believe. How did I do this in the past? I think it was like this. And then we add this up the top. Yeah, I mean, that looks something. No, it does not look like the ones I've made in the past. I'm making that up. But it is something. It is something. And then this bomb part, the rocket engine, I just encase it. That's all I do. Cone, fillet cylinder, polygon, hollow cylinder. Bam. 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 It's just that simple, guys. It's just that shrimple. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. It's just that shrimple. It's just that shrimple. Yeah, and then we can add a bit of science to this as well. Look at this. Have a look at this. We add a thermometer. Did that trigger anyone by saying it like that? An obamometer. And there we go. That is the rocket done. I'm going to call this rocket. Very creative name. New launch complex, build, bam bam boom, skiddy boom boom bam. What do you mean other sites? Sorry Tyler, I didn't reply to you on that. What I mean by other sites is like, I don't know, loaded CD keys. They do like keys. But I don't take my advice for it. You know, if you want to just stay more reputable places, completely understandable. Do your own do your own research, I'd say, or just wait for a sale, I guess. What was I doing? That is the wrong thing. Here we go. So we now need staff. We're gonna hire 10 of those, 20 of those. Hire 20 of those. We'll be losing money, but that's fine. There we go. And then we need to add the vessel. What I actually might do, I was thinking of doing something actually. New launch complex, and I'm going to call this testing engines. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do to that is I'm going to add avionics here. Crazy, I know. Then we're going to add a small tank here, just like that. Bam, boom, bam. Then we add a... How did I get this little crown? Oh, I don't know. I guess thingy? Chatting? then we can give it more reliability. Yes, yes, yes. So then for this, we fill the tank. Cool. And then we add the launch pad. Boom. And then this is engine tester. New launch complex. Static fires. Build. So then we're building that at the same time. Then we go back over to rocket. And I need to add this underneath. Save. Management, plans, add, unlock, untooled parts, screw you, tool the parts, add to plans, rocket, bam. It's gonna take 1952. Whoa, what do I look like, money? Static fires also being made. Cool. And there we go. So then the next thing is going to take a few months, which is static fires. And then, okay, we're thinking this through. We're locking in. This is the playthrough. We do stuff. We get to orbit. I say this every playthrough. I say this every time. Because I truly believe it. And this time we do it. I believe. So we go here, plans, add to plans, acknowledge. RP1, tool it all, I guess. Launch complex. Why can't I switch the launch complex? Why can't I switch the launch complex? What is this? Is this because it hasn't been done? No. It has been done. I think I was just too quick. I was too quick with it. Okay. Here we go. What do you mean? I did integrate. EC amounts. Oh. Ah, yes. 3,000 EC for this tiny little thing. That makes sense. Engine tester added to the plans. There we go. And then we'll just test this engine until it breaks, basically. That's the idea. Combined. Why is it going to take longer than the less engineers, I guess? Hang on. Maximum 17. Because it's so small. It's so small and it's going to take longer to do a static fire. I don't know what to say to that. I'm kind of gobsmacked. We got the main rocket out before the static fire, and the static fire was tiny. Aha. Well, let's just hope nothing goes wrong with this rocket then. Oh, look, it's the Northern Lights. I should probably walk today. What? Ah. I'm seeing a slight problem with Norway. We're permanently in the darkness. Hmm. Small price to pay for greatness. I think we might switch our... I think we might switch it so we can at least see. We could do New Zealand. No, should we do New Zealand? No, screw it, let's do New Zealand. New Zealand space program, let's go! Oh shoot. Ah, it's got that water again. The water glitch. What is going on there? Oh, wrong button. What is going on there? Should we just deal with the water glitch? I think we're just gonna have to deal with it. Right, where's that actual ESA then? Is it that one? Nope. Where the hell are we? That's India, I think. Is this Brazil? Yeah, this must be it. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Ah. Ah, it gets... Ah. It gets rid of... Ah. Well, looks like they're stuck here. We're stuck in the dark, I guess. Roll it out. Oh, we had daytime. Oh! We've got light! There will be light! Yeah, okay, so we're stuck in the darkness, I guess. That sucks. Oh well. So we've just got to straight up, right? Straight up to the Kármán line. What could possibly go wrong? 3, 2, 1. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, at least it looks cool, I guess. I don't know if it's as cool as Australia. With its Martian desert. I'm attempting the mun on... I have to put the mun on the early, that's career mode. Wish me luck. Good luck. Good luck, bro. Good luck. I think we're gonna do it. I just realised that mission, we have to be going 2,200 delta V on surface, like meters a second, above apoapsis of, or like above 140. What if we just go straight up? Interesting, interesting. Well, we did it without a hitch. We reached the Kármán line. We're passing the Aurora Borealis. There it is. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, what the hell? Why is it so green? Look at our nice shiny rocket. Oh shit, are we getting science? We should be getting science. Yes, very good, very good. We're getting all the science data we need. We'll just speed this up. We're still getting science, that's good. Just fall back down to Earth. Quite literally Earth, it's not carbon. Yeah, it sucks about the sun problem though, but we've already built the launch complex now, so I need that. Cool. And just like that, we're fine. Hey, there we go. Reach your space. Yeah, we've done this multiple times before. Very good, very good, very good. Alright. Reach suborbital trajectory. What's that? Just get 140? And then bring it back down. We can do that very easily, so I'm not going to focus on that. We're going to try and get something else. Low space film return. 200 kilometers downrange of film camera. Reach 100 kilometers of altitude. Then recover the sample. Yeah. We'll do this last one, and then I will end, I think. But we'll do this last one. So we probably can just do it the same rocket. Which is nice. Nice. So what are we gonna do? We gotta take a film camera, right? An old rusty film camera like this. Beautiful. What a specimen. A film camera, and then we gotta add a thingy here, and then we're just gonna add 2 parachutes up here without a care in the world. Pretty much like that. Awesome! What a beautiful looking rocket. Now, that is what you call peak. That is what you call peak. Okay. Man, I really struggle. You know what? We don't need to do a simulation on this. I think this is going to work perfectly fine. I think I'm going to create a new rule for myself. Just because we've literally made no progress over the last few streams. I'm going to make a rule for myself. We are to not... I'm only going to... sorry, I'm thinking. I am only going to simulate if the simulation, if I'm not 100% sure how the rocket will be. That's literally the only time I will simulate. Apart from that, we don't simulate. I think that's a good rule for myself. We just simulate if I really don't know what's going to happen. If I'm confident I think I know what's going to happen, then I won't simulate. Oh, we got aluminium. So I'm gonna use that real quick. We have now got aluminium. So I'm going to make the rocket out of aluminium. aluminium fuselage. Here we go. Just doing that because it makes it lighter, right? That's what everyone tells me to do. So we will do that. I can't do the top one because it's avionics here. That gives us more delta V, I believe. Only by a tiny bit, but it does. Save edits. Untooled. Of course it's untooled. It's always untooled. Check EC amounts. Oh, God. Again? 500. Bam. Oh yeah, like saved us a full ton. No, we don't want to simulate. Save. Saved us a full ton. That's nice. $1,277. Blah 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 blah. Okay, we got our static fire test coming up. Here's our static fire test. And this is just to make the engine more reliable. So pretty much we want it to go wrong. Look at it. Static fire test. Yeah, we basically want this engine to kind of brake on us. So you see its total runtime is 20 seconds right now out of 70. So it's rated to run for 70 seconds without sort of a hitch. Like, you don't have a high chance that a failure is going to happen. That's terrible timing. We just had a failure. Because I was about to say there's only like an 80% chance this, no, 20% chance something goes wrong with this engine, but there we go. Mean time between failures 5 minutes. We're just going to keep this thing continuously burning until it basically dies or blows up. Yeah. Then that gives us like more data on the engine. Dude, I can't believe it just failed the second I said that. That's diabolical. Right, we're past runtime. And it's still running, that's good. And there we go. It has died. And so then we just recover vessel to VAB. And they'll recover it, look at the engine, yada yada yada, and then we do the exact same thing again. We are making this thing reliable. We will make this thing reliable so that it will never fail on us again. Watch it fail like the first launch. Watch it fail. 3, 2, 1. I mean, that says failed, but it isn't failed. It's just like glitched. It hasn't actually failed. It is perfectly fine. As you can see, it is letting out 120 kilonewtons of thrust. We are fine. We are fine. I think. I hope. Actually, I could just probably speed this up, can't I? No, I can't even speed it up because we're on the pad technically. Okay, dogs. We'll just sit here for like a minute as this thing burns all its fuel, spreading toxic gases into the atmosphere. Oh no. Current runtime Oh yeah, so total runtime, this is how much the engine is run for. So this is going to make it a very reliable engine. But our current runtime is 72 seconds. So now we're expecting a failure at any moment now. I'm expecting a failure soon. I know this may be a bit more boring. But you guys saw the last thing, right? It blew up instantly. So, yeah. And there we go, there's the failure. Oh, oh! And there goes the rocket. We can't even do that right. Okay, we shall do the last launch, and then there we go. I'll end the stream. It blew up. We should have a good good chance with this one. Reconditioning, yeah. Okay. Let's get some more workers. Let's take the stuff from static fire because we're not going to be static firing yet. Oh, we can't put any more on there. Okay, I was wondering why it was like glitching out on me there. It wasn't glitching, it was just saying you're dumb. Right, here we go. Last launch of the day. And what is our contract again? Let's just double check. 200 kilometers downrange. Shouldn't be that hard, right, guys? Shouldn't be that hard. Hey, and we got daylight. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. What's the reliability of this now? Oh, don't tell me. That's fine. Whatever. Is that the right direction? I mean, we're going this direction now. I don't know if that's the right direction, but I guess we're going this way now. Oh, I can see it happening in real time. That's nice. Yeah, that's more than enough. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're looking good. We're looking good with that one. So then we just warp it up. Awesome. How much time do we have left on our 22 minutes? Yeah, we should be good. We should be good. And we're getting all the data we need. We'll just warp this. We're in space now. We warp it even quicker. Look at us go. Whee! Tumbling back down. And now we're back in the atmosphere. We're going to decouple. Goodbye, booster. See you later. Oh, that's Jupiter down there, guys. Awesome. And we got the Northern Lights here. And that's Mars. Okay. I will reach you. I will reach you. Someday. Just not today. First, I gotta get out my own atmosphere. Oh, wow. It's all the planets. Like, is that the moon? I don't know. It seems kind of small. We've got Mercury up there. We've got Venus. We've got the funny one. We've got Jupiter. Yeah. Nice. Nice. There we go. Just coming back down. 3, 2... Wow, we're like flying. What the hell? We like have aerodynamics. We've just changed our trajectory. Look at this! We've just changed our trajectory. I'm sorry, what? This thing has enough surface area to fly? What? I'm genuinely amazed by that. Anyway, we should pull our chutes now before we lose connection to the to the site. And we'll just warp it down. I'm genuinely surprised that we had that. Then we just warp our way all the way down to the bottom, and then that will be going track complete. Yep, because all you got to do is low space film return, reach 100 kilometers, 200 kilometers downrange with a film camera, which we all have, and then recover that sample, which basically means return home safely. Which, you know, here we are. Is this RSS? It is RSS, yes. There we go, we've lost probe control down to the last 1,000 meters in a second. We're going to slow it down before speeding it back up. Bam, the chute's then fully open, and then we speed it back down. Now we're here sitting for a minute, just twiddling our thumbs, looking at whatever this abomination of a craft is. Looks like a squid again. Actually, what does this kind of look like? It looks like a cork. You know, like the cork that you put in like a bottle. You know, you guys see that? It looks like a cork. Or am I tripping? You know? No? Doesn't? It does? Yeah, and then, yeah. How much science did we get, actually? Let me see. Can I check? Ooh, no I can't. But we transmitted 3 science credits worth. What can we get with 3 science? We can get probably better rocket engines. Because we do need better rocket engines. But we have like no scientists. So that's also bad. Are we gonna like land perfectly? Like nose? We've done this before where we've landed like perfectly on the nose and it like hasn't wanted to flip. Right, down to our last 10 meters. I'm gonna put it down to normal speed in a second. Right, here's the actual speed. I'm down to 50 meters. I read that wrong. I am so sorry. Okay, there we go. Now I'll slow it down. It's down to 20 meters. I don't want to speed it up too much. I will crash into the ground because I don't know how accurate that is. Here we go. And donk. Yeah, look. Landed perfectly. Oh, please don't blow up. Oh my god. Imagine if that blew up. Oh my god. But we're good. We're good. We are like very good. Okay, science earned. Now we have total science of 21. Ooh. I don't recall having that much science, but sure. Get better rocketry. Early materials science. Conventional tank structure upgrade. Aluminium stringer. Yes, give me that. Early materials. The lighter the rocket, the better, right? The lighter the rocket, the better. Balloon. Very expensive and fragile, but also very light. Balloon tanks are expensive and complex. They need to be pressurized at all times, but they are much lighter than regular tanks. These tanks are similar to used on the Atlas and Centaur Sages. The first balloon tanks are 73% lighter than AL, is that AL stringer conventional structure, while costing 150% more to tool. Okay, so they're super light. Super expensive. Gotcha. Well, we'll need the biological sample. We can research it, technically. We can research it. I think we should. We got such an early start on it. We should. And then we should get like more researchers. There we go. Get more researchers. And then I'll leave this for next time. We'll choose our mission control next time. Okay, well, that's gonna be all from me. All, if I can English, all from me for today's stream. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys next stream maybe. We'll see. Anyway, goodbye.